going to demonstrate a popular Chinese dish, Ma Po Tofu. Ma. Remember, we have learned this character and has a few meanings. One means the linen fabric, make clothes. Another meaning is this taste, numb. It also means numb. This taste, this from typically from this Sichuan peppercorn, and then actually it also means, this in the past when this smallpox, there was no vaccine for that. Many people got the smallpox, and if you survive, probably you have to leave this pockmark on your face. So in Chinese we call this pockmark ma zi, alright? So three meanings. Po, old lady, senior lady. Actually, if you are a lady, married, and then you call your husband's mom po, right? Tofu. This means tofu, right? Do, remember the bean. Typically in Chinese, if we don't say it, always means soybean. Tofu means bean curd. So this dish has a story, actually. The reason it's called Ma Po Tofu, because it was developed by an old lady which has this pockmark on her face. She didn't mind to call herself Ma Po, okay? And she was living in Sichuan, Chengdu. It was about 160 years ago. It was in Qing Dynasty. She developed this dish and quickly became a very popular dish. And then nowadays, if you go to the Chinese restaurant, almost every restaurant will provide this dish. So I'm going to show you the authentic way to cook it. Let me show you the ingredients first. Of course, the first one is the tofu. I'm living in the west suburb of London currently, so I bought this from Korean market. You can see this as Korean language. I don't understand, but I know it's tofu. I think the best result is you choose the firm tofu, firm bean curd. So when you cook it, this tofu won't be broken. So the firm tofu, one box, is about 300 grams. The second main ingredient is beef. You can use the raw beef, at least 200 grams, and then you cook it cook it. But mine today, I have a bit leftover stewed beef. I think it's okay to use it. So I use this stewed beef and cut it in this very small cube. So these are the two main ingredients. The number one seasoning, if you don't have any other seasonings, but this one gives you the flavor, which is the Sichuan flavor hot broad bean paste. The chili and the broad bean pieces are quite big. So I already chop it finely like this. Second key ingredient is this, what I call it, the Sichuan peppercorn, with the pinkish or reddish color, and gives you this numb feeling. Some people don't like this feeling, so if you cannot handle it, you can try a little bit at the beginning. Here is about 30 corns, but you need to roast it or fry it first. Like me, I slow fire roast it, and I crush them into powder already. I can smell nice aroma. I will put it later. And then the next ingredient is about teaspoon of the pepper flake. Gives the dish the color, nice color. This is the fermented soybean. Fermented soybean, you also can get it from Korean market or any Chinese market. You can smell, this is very strong. If you don't like it, you can skip it. This one. and finely chopped 3 cloves of garlic and 2 slices of ginger, finely chopped, 2 spring onion. The authentic dish, you need to use the garlic stem, garlic leaves, and 1 tablespoon of cornstarch put in to about 80 milliliter of cold water. Mix it well before you use it. About 150 milliliter of chicken broth. This Chinese rice wine, only 1 tablespoon. This dark color soy sauce, just a few drops, maybe 5 drops only. First of all, I'm going to boil this soybean bean curd first. I cut this bean curd into 1.5 centimeter cube, small cube first before I boil it. The water is boiling, so I put it into the boiling water. Boil for about 1 minute. While I'm boiling the tofu, I turn on the fire for the wok. Wait for the wok be hot. If I can feel the heat from this about 30 centimeter high, and then it's good to add into the cooking oil. Add this fermented bean first. Fry a bit. You know, wait until the aroma come out. And then this chili flake, and then the chopped garlic and the ginger. Don't let this garlic burn. You move away from the fire before you add into this broad bean chili paste, because this thing is also going to splash. Use the remaining heat is fine. Turn the fire, turn it low. A little bit this rice wine. And then add the chicken broth. Because my beef is already cooked, I don't need to further cook it too much. And a few drops of this dark color soy sauce. Higher fire. And now I can add this tofu in. Perfect boil. So cover the lid for about 3 minutes and lower the fire, not too high, okay? Boiled about 3 minutes already. So I'm going to add this starch. Mix well before you add into this wok, and try to add it like in 3 times so it mixed evenly. Nice, very nice. So add the spring onion at the last, right before you turn off the fire. Okay, turn off the fire. Don't stir too much. Keep the tofu the shape. The last step, it's sprinkle this, remember this roasted Sichuan peppercorn, which I crushed it into powder already, on top of the tofu. So then now it is good. But remember this dish, especially if you order in restaurant, don't eat it immediately. If they put the lard, you won't see the steam come out, but it's very hot. Yeah, in Chinese we have a say, right? Impatient person cannot eat hot tofu. It will burn your mouth, your tongue. Probably you have noticed that I didn't add any salt in this dish because this hot broad bean paste already, and also the fermented bean, they are salty already enough. Yes, that's all for today. Hope you like it, and tell me if you tried successfully or not. And check my website easychinese.com. Bye bye.